Hi, welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Laura and today we're going to do an Instagram pics my makeup and how I got this look here. But first I kind of wanted to say I hope you're being safe, I hope you're being smart, you're being informed, and I hope that you're not overwhelmed with the way that the world is right now. I know things can be crazy. I hope this video, however long it is, takes your mind off of some things at the moment. So I could say the trivial things like don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out, but honestly it doesn't matter. I hope you're healthy, I hope you're well, and I hope you're coping and dealing with things the best way for you right now. So hopefully this video takes your mind off things for a little bit. So we'll just get right on into it. Let's start with eyes, because that's what I always start with. I'm going to prime my eyelids using my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I'm just trying to really use this up. So I'm just going to take a brush, I swirled it in there, and I'm going to apply this. I do like to apply a little bit on my under eye bags. I think that it just helps cancel out any dark tone, especially like this, because it's very like neutralizing. We're gonna play around with the Kaleidos. That's what everyone voted on. So I have all 5 of these bad boys here. And let's just do a palette bingo with all of them, because I think that'd be fun. So I'm gonna just start down. Yeah, we'll just use all of them, and then it'll be a palette bingo. So I am gonna go in the order of like the first number I draw is going to be the first palette, second number this one, third number this one. So we'll go and do it that way. I have sticky notes and I have a marker, 1 through 5. I'm just going to show you guys because I don't feel like screen recording. Sorry if you like that. So number 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 5, 5, 3, and 1 more. 5. So the first shade from this is number 3. Number 3, yes, I got Glamora. And then from the Futurism 2, I got number 2, which is very red. I don't necessarily like red tone shadows that much, but that shade here, it is called Infrared. That guy there. 3, Astro Pink, I got shade number 5, thank goodness. Oh, these have 6 shades. So, I mean, it's fine. I got shade number 5 because I only did 1 through 5 because that guy there, a nice transition shade. That shade is called Stardust. Very pretty. From VR Neon, shade number 3. Ooh. All right then. I got this one, which is Game Over. I definitely wanted greens, but here we are. We're gonna play with some warm tones with a pop of green. And then from the VR Electro Turquoise, I'm not VR, just Electro Turquoise, we got shade number 5, which is, that is Force Field. Force Field doesn't have the best color payoff. That is interesting. I'm gonna go in with the obvious transition shade, which is that guy there. It's shade Lunar from the Stardust from the Astro Pink palette. And I am going to take a nice, super fluffy brush, this one here. I'm like really confused at what to do. That's just a nice transition. So I am taking another fluffy brush and I'm gonna take Force Field. That guy. This might be an absolute terrible idea. Going in with Game Over, that red. Oof. She's pigmented. Man, I tapped once into that shade and I can get enough for both eyes. I'm gonna need to go in with that shade I went in first and blend the two, because it's kind of like right in between. It's like a cool toned like transition, so I think that it'll act fine bridging the gap between these. Ooh, man, that's looking a little, I took it a little too far, which is fine. I'm gonna take something like a little stubbier and go back in with that first shade. I hope that doesn't look like it's getting muddy. That's not terrible. I'm gonna take that first brush and just kind of, I think that helped. Next, I'm gonna take infrared, this guy here, and I'm going to take a like super fluffy like packer brush, and this is gonna go on the outer corner. Yeah, that red shade and this blend so good together. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this little like eyeliner pencil, and I'm gonna draw out where I kind of want a cut crease. All right, so there is that. All right, I'm gonna take the brush from the AVH palettes and I'm gonna take the shade, gosh, I'm like blinding, Glamora there. Oh my gosh, this shade is so pretty. It's like everything that I wanted electric from the Subculture palette to be. Okay, so there's that. That is so pretty, so pretty. So I'm gonna take, just tap into it one more time, the infrared, sorry, and then just lightly blend those. Man, who would have thought with this kind of color story, this would be the look. Instagram picked all of my makeup, which thank everyone for, if you're on my Instagram for participating. I'm gonna take my Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, this guy. We're just gonna apply some of this. I love this primer so much. You voted on the Catrice Liquid Coverage. I am so far down on this, so I'm going to apply a couple of these. Apply probably way too much, which is probably why that has gone down so much. I used to apply this with a brush when I used to use it, so I'm not sure the coverage with the sponge. I'm sure it'll be less, and it looks like it's less. So I have a few breakouts that I'd really like to cover, so I'm just gonna. My skin's been better. I know it freaked out right after my car accident. I was in the hospital and stuff. I don't know if it was just stress from being in the hospital, all of that, but it's getting better. Like being home and being home for a while and having full range of motion with my arms again is huge. If you did not know, I was in a very, very serious car accident. Some lady hit our Uber, and I took all of the hit basically. She hit like right where I was sitting. I broke both of my collars, like half of my ribs on both sides in the back. So it was really, really hard. But I've noticed since the accident, I get really, really forgetful. Migraines more. Going in with MAC Pro Longwear in NC20. This is definitely too light, this foundation. Like I look washed out. Going in with my Custom Enhancer Drops in Moonlight. Just gonna go a little hard with it. I don't look as glowy as I normally do, I feel like. We'll change that, don't worry. Do you know like when you're doing your makeup and you have like a set out thing that you're gonna do and then you just like forget like everything? You're like, but what was I doing? Like, what am I using? That's how I feel right now. I'm just gonna set my face with my Loose Mineral Veil by Bare Minerals. The next thing I'm gonna do is my Butter Bronzer. Really sad that Physicians Formula is not cruelty free. Highlight. Oh, you guys voted for my Ofra palette, which thank you. It's in my project, so very happy to be using this. I think I'm gonna take a mix of these two shades, the two furthest ones, Blissful and Rodeo Drive. Rodeo Drive is in my Shop My Stash. Blissful's like a hair too dark for me. Are we looking dewy yet? Dewy enough for me, at least. You guys voted to do like a single pan of cheek, and I forgot to finish the voting, and now we just have like 3 options. So I think I'm just gonna pick which one I think will suit the look best, and it's gonna be one of this. It's this one. Perfect. I like did not know which one I was grabbing. It's gonna be this Sailor Moon one. This is Cat's Eye. Yeah, it's the like super shimmery, more peachy pink. I think that'll like complement this a little bit more. Plus, that little Luna is so cute. Yeah. And then I take like, cause this brush is angled, I take just this part, dip it in, and then I like to just go right. I have like a teeny tiny little crook in my nose, like very minimal, but I like to just blush her on up. And then I'm just gonna take my powder brush and kind of just, oh, I have a lip product. Okay, I'm gonna switch from my normal brow color, and since this palette is just like the closest, y'all voted for a bold but nude lip, if that makes sense. It made sense in my head. So what I'm going to do first is take my little nub of my Ulta Beauty lip pencil in Bittersweet. And then the lip color that y'all chose was my Kiko Milana. This is 105 Gossamer Emotion. It goes so well with that lip liner. This smells really nice. I'm gonna put on some of my, I mean it's purple, but it doesn't really show up purple on the waterline. And then I just wanna take that like neutral brown, because it got lost in this eye look. So I'm gonna take that neutral toned brown, that guy here. This is so pretty. Like, I hope you guys like this. This is flipping beautiful in my opinion. I'm gonna throw on my mascara and some lashes, and I'll be right back. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.